So, good day, everyone. Thank you for joining us here today. We are excited to present our report on the four main periods of ICT. So, we have the pre-mechanical, mechanical, electromechanical, and electronic. I am Jerry Nacinta, and I will be one of the reporter for today. Joining me are my group members, Miss Jonah Paulino, Mr. Manlangit, and Miss Ati. So, in our report, we will explore each period highlighting the key inventions and advancements that have shaped the evolution of ICT. We will discuss how each era contributed to the development of communication and information processing technologies. We hope you find our presentation informative and engaging. So, let's begin. May we call on Mr. Manlangit to start?
Thank you, Miss Jacinto. Next, please. Next, please. So the pre-mechanical period, this was the period is the earliest stage age of technology. When humans first started communicating, they would try to use language or simple picture drawing known as petroglyphs, so which were usually carved in rock. So petroglyphs are among the earliest form of visual communication. They were used to express ideas, stories by carving the rocks. So next, please. So before the petroglyphs, they were also invented Phoenician, the early alphabet. So alphabet are form of writing system that use symbols was uh, was invented by Egypt. So alphabet became more popular and more people were writing information down. Pens and paper began to be developed. So next, please. So paper was created out of papyrus plant. So paper is a key material for writing in ancient Egypt. It was made by pressing together layers of papyrus plant, um, creating a durable and flexible surface for writing. So libraries were the first data center created. So before ancient libraries were not just for storing books, they were also a center of knowledge and learning. They served as repositories of important information and acted as a early data center. So an example of library before is the Library of Alexandria in ancient Egypt. One was one of the largest and most renowned libraries in ancient world. So Egyptian scroll was one of the popular ways in writing and keeping information. So Egyptian scrolls were a common way of writing and storing information. They were made by rolling sheet of papyrus, which allowed for long text to be stored in a compact form. So next, please. So some groups of people were actually binding paper together in a book-like. Early forms of book binding were developed in ancient time. Sheet of papyrus of parchment were sewn together to create codices, which were precursor to modern books. So next, please. Okay. So before the writing system and writing tools were developed, they were also developed the numbering system similar to those in use today were invented between 100 and 200 AD by Hindus in India who created a 9-digit numbering system. So development of a positional numbering system. That is the Indo-Arabic numeral system. So for the number after the numbering system developed, they were also developed calculator, the abacus. The abacus is an ancient calculating tool that used beads to represent number. It was widely used in ancient civilization, including China, Greece, and Rome. So the the abacus was used for basic operation such as addition, subtraction, and multiplication and division. So although the pre-mechanical period saw a significant technological advancement, it's essential to remember that human have been used tools and developing technologies for million years before this period. Any question, clarification, guys? Wala na po. Thank you for responding, Mr. Almar. So let's proceed to pre-mechanical aura period to be discussed by Miss Jonah.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I will be continue to tackle about the mechanical, which is one of the four main period of ICT. The mechanical age 1450 to 1840. This is the age that we observe the first connections between the technology of today and its ancestors. During this time, the interest in automating and speeding up numerical calculations are grow. This period is concentrated on the development of machines that will enhance calculation speed. Next slide, please. A slide rule is invented. Early example of analog computers. The first general purpose computers are developed. Computer 1 works with numbers. A slide rule. An analog computer used for multiplying and dividing. An analog computer used for multiplying and dividing. In other terms, it is a calculator. A slide rule is a hand-operated mechanical calculator. Um, it is consisting of slidable rulers for evaluating mathematical operations such as yung multiplication, division, exponents, roots, logarithms, and trigonometry. Ito yung calculator before. It is called slide rule because yung style niya is like ruler, but you can use this as an calculator by through sliding. Anyways, guys, please take note. This slide rule was invented around 1620 to 1630, and it is invented by William Oughtred in the 1600s. Pero it only began na naging useful in the mid 1800s na. So the next is the Blaise Pascal invented the Pascaline machine. So Pascaline machine, it is the first calculator or adding machine to be produced in any quantity and actual use. Blaise Pascal is isang French mathematician, philosopher. Siya yung nag-design and gumawa between 1642 to 1644. But in addition, guys, this calculator could only do additional and subtraction. Means plus at minus lang. Difference engine is invented by Charles Babbage. So the difference engine na tinutukoy is yung the analytical engine. Was a proposed digital mechanical purpose computer designed by English mathematician and computer pioneer Charles Babbage. It was described in 1837 as the successor and this calculator. So, next one is the Ada Lovelace is the first programmer. Ada Lovelace was an English mathematician and siya yung associate ni Charles Babbage for whose prototype of a digital computer. She created a she created a program. So doon na po siyang tinawag na the first computer programmer dahil tumulong siya to revolutionize the trajectory of the computer industry and doon din na-recognize na that computers had a much larger potential than mathematical calculation. Next please. So the punch cards is the another development in this era. Introduced in 1801. Okay. Another inventions is the punch cards. In a way, the punch cards used in early computers were an early attempt at automating data collection and storage to keep track of large amounts and sa data. Something had to be done like to help humans count and manage these huge volumes of information. Means madaming mga information na gagawa niya nang walang error and without taking long period of time. So, how to read a punch card or paano gamitin? Each card daw inserted in a punch card reader to input data from the card into a computer. So, as the card is inserted, the punch card The punch card reader starts on the top left side of the card, reading vertically from the top to bottom. Feel ko po is itong punch card is like yung memory card or USB as of now, but di ko sure. So the binary logic. Binary logic invented by Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz in the 17th century, over 100 years later. British mathematician George Boole 1815 to 1864 developed Boolean logic, which is the logic that allows computers to use the binary system to compute complex equations and para mag-perform ng programmable functions. So the fixed program operating in real time. So that's all lang po. Thank you.
So let us now proceed to electromechanical explanation. Electromechanical period. Okay, so the electromechanical period it is around 1890 to 1940. So it marks a crucial phase in technological history. It was characterized by groundbreaking innovations in communication and computing. This era witnessed the rise of electric communication systems such as the telegraph, telephone, which revolutionized how people engage information over long distances. At the same time, mechanical computing devices like Charles Babbage analytical engine and punch card systems laid the foundation for modern computers. So these developments not only shaped industries but also paved the way for digital revolution that followed, transforming the world's technological landscape. Next po. So, the electromechanical period, it represents the shift from mechanical devices to fully electronic systems. It introduced electric-powered communication tools like telegraph and telephone and mechanical computing devices such as the punch cards, bringing the gap between manual operations and the electronic technologies that followed. So during this era, electrical components were integrated into communication and computation system, significantly enhancing efficiency and speed. Innovations like the telegraph and early mechanical computers automated processes that were previously manual, laying the groundwork for modern technology. Next po. So the key inventions of this era such as telegraph, telephone, and early computing machines combined both mechanical and electrical systems. So in this technology, improved communication and data processing, forming the foundation for modern electronic devices. So in this period, it established the foundation for modern computing and telecommunications, introducing essential concepts and technologies that evolved into fully electronic systems where we rely on today. So next po. So we have three key inventions in this era, which is the telegraph in 1837, the telephone in 1876, 78, punch card system in 1890. So the telegraph, it was invented by Samuel Morse. Next po. So as you can see guys in the picture, that is the telegraph and that is Samuel Morse. So the telegraph was invented by Samuel Morse in 1837. It was the first system to enable long distance communication using electric signals. It revolutionized how information was transmitted by sending coded messages, other wires, greatly speeding up communication across vast distances. So the next one is the telephone. So the telephone, it was invented by Alexander Graham Bell in 1876. So it was revolutionized voice communication by allowing people to speak directly with each other over long distance. This invention marked a major advancement in personal business communication. So the next one is the punch card system. So that is the punch card system. It was invented by Herman Hollerith in the late 19th century. It was an early data processing technology. Hollerith's system used cards with hole punched in in them to represent data, which could then be read by a machine. So this innovation was groundbreaking for its time and was initially developed to process the vast amount of data collected during the 1890 US Census. So Hallerith's machines could automatically sort and tabulate the data on this card, significantly speeding up the census process. So his innovation marked a critical step in the development of modern computing. Hollerith later founded the Tabulating Machine Company, which eventually became IBM, or the IBM stands for International Business Machines. So one of the leading technology companies of the 20th and 21st century. So as you can see, the three key inventions parang nag-i-improve sila or nag-upgrade sila. So from telegraph, naging telephone siya and then naging punch card system siya. So the next one is the next po. So the early computing devices, we have two. We have the mechanical computers and the electromechanical computers. So let's find out what is the difference between these two. Next po. So in mechanical computers, in 1837, Charles Babbage designed the analytical engine. Considered the first mechanical computer, it was revolutionary because it introduced the concept of automatic calculation, using punch card to input data and perform various mathematical operations. Although the machine was never fully built in his time, Babbage design laid the groundwork for the future computing technology, influencing how data and calculations would be processed mechanically. So the next one is the electromechanical computer. So it was the SUS. So that is SUS, Conrad SUS. So and then that is the electromechanical computers. So Conrad SUS on 1941, he was the first one of the first electromechanical computers. So it is used to relays to perform computations. So the ZEUS Z3, developed in 1941 by Conrad SUS, was one of the first electromechanical computers. It was used to realize electrically operated switches to perform computations, unlike purely mechanical system. So the C3 could automate complex calculations more efficiently, marking a significant advancement in computing technology. It played a foundation role in development of modern computers. So just like the key inventions, it is also upgrade. So the next one is the impact on ICT. So first we have this is the impact of the communication and information technology. This is the impact of the inventions in the ICT. So first we have the transition from purely mechanical devices to those using electricity. So in this shift allowed devices to work faster and more efficiently because electricity made machines run automatically rather than manually. The second one, it laid foundations for modern electronic period. So the introduction of electricity helped create basic electronic system which later led to the development of modern electronics like computer and smartphones. So the last one, it paved the way for more complex computers and communication systems. So by using electricity, technology became more advanced, allowing for the creation of more powerful computers and better communication tools like the internet and the mobile phones. So the next one and the last is the conclusion. So the electromechanical period played critical role in advancing both communication and computational technologies. So during this time, the use of machine powered by electricity helped improve how we communicate and process information, making things faster and and more efficient. So the it set the stage for rapid developments of the electronic era. The progress made during the electromechanical period created a foundation for the fast growth of modern electronics like computers and the communication devices. So that's all. Next po.
Good morning, everyone. So, electronic periods. The last period in ICT history started in the 1940s and continues up to today present. The highlight of this present is focused in the advent of solid state devices or electronic devices. So the electronic period is the most recent chapter in history of information and communication technology, starting in the 1940s and continuing to this date. So yung period natin today. So it's all about the development of solid state devices which are electronics components made from semiconductors like transistors. Next, Miss um, Angelica. Thank you.
Okay, so the four generation of digital computing. The first one is vacuum tube period. So the vacuum tubes weren't exactly something people use directly like a smartphone. They were more like the engine of a device working behind the scene. Example, um, imagine you watch your favorite show on TV. So the TV uses vacuum tubes to create the images on the screen. You don't see the vacuum tubes, but they are making the pictures of you. So people didn't use vacuum tubes directly. They used devices that had vacuum tubes inside, making them work. In other words, ang vacuum tubes ang dahilan bakit nagpa-function ang mga devices natin.
Excuse me, ate.
Uh,
Hindi masyado klaro yung boses mo po. Hindi marinig.
ay, okay ulit po.
Sige, thank you.
No worries. Okay guys, so vacuum tubes. Vacuum tubes weren't exactly something people used directly like a smartphone. They were more like the engine of a device working behind the scene. Example, imagine you watch your favorite show on TV. So the TV uses vacuum tubes to create the images on the screen. You don't see the vacuum tubes, but they are making the picture of it. So people didn't use vacuum tubes directly. They used devices that had vacuum tubes inside, making them work. In other words, ang vacuum tubes ang dahilan bakit nagpa-functions yung mga devices natin. The next one is transistor period. Okay, so imagine you have a light switch. So you can turn the light on and off, diba? Now, imagine something that can not only turn the light on or off, but also control how bright it shines. So that's the kind of what a transistor does. The third one is integrated circuits period. Okay, so ang integrated circuits or IC is like taking all those tiny parts and putting them together on a single tiny pieces of silicon. So the main advantage of integrated circuits is that they make electronics much smaller and more powerful. They have allow us to create devices like smartphone and computer. Example, ano, smartphone, remote of TV, calculator, computer, and so on. So, lahat ng devices na to ay may integrated circuits para mag-function. The last one is processor period. A computer processor period is the amount of time it takes to complete one cycle of its internal clock. The clock is like a metronome for the processor, ticking at regular intervals. Every time the clock ticks, the processor can perform one or more small tasks, just as processing data or moving information. In simple words, the computer processor period is the time it takes for the processor to do one basic task or operation. The processor has a clock that ticks, and clock ticks lets it complete one task. The faster the clock ticks, the quicker the processor can work. That's all po. Thank you.
Okay, so here is the instruction po sa icebreaker namin. We will call a student and magbibigay po siya ng number. Then, we will check the class list to find out who is the assigned in that number. The student who is called will answer a question based on the roll of a dice. Meron ako ditong dice, ups lang siya. Tapos, the dice has 6 faces, so each corresponding faces has one question. So when the dice is rolled, the number that shows up will determine which questions the student has to answer. So Miss Arnie, can you give us a number po?
Number 8.
Okay. Number 8. 12. Sino pa number 8?
Miss Casibo.
Okay, Miss Casibo. Ano po? Question number 4.
Miss
So,
Calibo pala.
ay, Miss Calibo. Wait lang. Ano yun? Miss Martinez, pwede po pass next ng slide. Andun kasi yung question number 4. So, Miss Calibo. Miss Lizelle Calibo. Okay, Miss Martinez. Answer po yung question number 4.
Hello. So good morning, everyone.
Hello.
So the name of the fourth generation of digital computer is the vacuum tubes, yung the magnetic core, I think, and then the integrated circuits and the microprocessors. Am I right?
Yes po. Tama. Okay, give us a number po.
23.
Hindi ata tayo abot 23.
13.
Okay. Sino po yung sa 13, Miss Ati?
Si Miss Salim.
Okay, Miss Salim.
Po,
Answer po question number 3.
number ano?
Number 3 po.
Number 3.
Yes po.
Number 3. Wait lang po.
Opo, give the 3 key inventions.
Telegraph, telephone, phones card system.
Yes po, tama. Thank you.
Okay.
Can you give us a number po?
Pen po.
Number 10. Miss Ati, sino yung number 10?
Miss Libarius po.
So, hi Miss Libarios. Andyan ka po ba, Miss Libarios? Miss Libarios. Okay, sino yung next kay Miss Libarios?
Ay, Mr. Jumrani.
So, hi Mr. Jumrani.
Yes.
Ano po, answer po question number 2. So, paper was created out of what?
Wait.
Sige.
Ano, yung number 2 yung i-answer ko, yung paper was created out of
Yes po.
papyrus po.
Thank you so much. Correct po.
Thank you po.
So, give us po a number.
Number 5.
Number 5. Who's number 5, Miss Ati?
Miss Casibo.
So, hi Miss Kasibo.
Hello.
Miss Kasibo.
Yes po.
Answer po. Answer po question number 1. So, question number 1 po is, what is the first calculator invented? Kasibo, are you still there po?
Pwede sagutin.
Sige, Miss Arnie.
Pascaline. Pascaline, tama ba?
Thank you po for trying, pero it's not Pascaline po. So, who wants to answer na lang po? Or someone ay, sige po, Miss Oyaw?
Try lang po. It's abacus.
Sige po. Yes po,
Abacus.
correct. Yes po, correct po. Thank you, Miss Oyaw.
Okay po.
Okay, next question. Ay, next question. Miss Oyaw, can you please give us a number po?
12 po.
Okay. Miss Ate, who's number 12?
Salim.
Another na lang.
Miss Libarius.
Libarios? Naka-answer ba si Miss Libarios?
Wala.
Wala pa. Okay. Hi, Miss Libarios.
Yes po.
Wait lang. Pa-next ako ng slide, Miss Martinez. So, wait answer na lang po, the dice number 5. So, who invented the Pascaline machine?
Blaise Pascal po.
Thank you, Miss Libarios. Yes po, correct yung answer mo. Last question, Miss Libarios, can you give us a number?
5.
So, who's number 5, Miss Ati?
Ako naman ata yan. Wait lang.
Next sa'yo.
Miss Kasibo.
Hi again, Miss Kasibo.
Wait lang. Ano yung question?
What is the topic all about? So, ano lang, parang short summary lang ng topic.
Ano, yung parang invention ng calculator?
Hindi, I mean, the topic talaga, yung 4 main period. So, start ka sa pre-mechanical, give us, short lang talaga na parang explanation. Di ba we have 4 main period. So, give us short explanation lang on each period.
Paano yun, Day?
Di ba we have explained the four main period of ICT. So in each period, just give us short explanation lang, parang summary.
Ay, mauna ba yung ano, pre-mechanical, no?
Opo, pre-mechanical yung mauna.
Okay. So, yung ano, pre-mechanical is, ano siya, is earliest age of technology. So, parang first ginamit, ganun ba? So, sunod is, wait lang, is mechanical. So, yung mechanical is first, ano niya, is 1450 and 1840. So, is, ano siya, oh. For, ano, oh, sabi yan, the day that observed the first connection between technology and ancestors. So next is yung wait lang. Electromechanical. So yung electromechanical is ano. Ala, yun lang, Miss Jaylene. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Kasibo. So, short ano lang po no sa question number 6. So, short summary lang po. So, the pre-mechanical era, it is before 3000 BC or the before Christ era. So, in this period, it's involved the use of simple tools and devices for counting and measuring. Early humans used statistics, counting boards, and abacus as basic methods of for calculation. So these early tools laid the foundation for more complex mathematical and computational concepts. So for the mechanical, it is between 3000 BC or 18th. So in these eras, we already saw the invention of mechanical calculators. So yung mga Pascaline and so on. So these devices use gears, levers, and mechanical processes for calculation. So mechanical devices already enhance the speed and the accuracy of calculations and mark the transitions from manual counting to automated process. In electromechanical, it is between 1800s and 1940s. So in this period, it introduces already the machines that combine mechanical and electrical components. So example are the telegraph, telephones, punch card machines. So like parang also the early computers like the SUS Z3. So the electromechanical devices, it already increased the efficiency and allowed us for the automation of complex tasks, paving the way for the development of modern computing. So the last one is the electronic period. So it is between 1940s and until present. So the electronic period, it was began with the development of vacuum tubes and later transistors, leading to the creation of the first electronic computers such as the ENIAC and the UNIVAC. So in this era, it was already evolved into today's digital computers and the internet, what we are using right now. So the electronic computing drastically improved processing speed and the power, enabling advanced application in various fields from business, wait lang, from where na yun? From businesses to science and fundamentally transforming society. So in those periods, yung four periods, it's illustrate the progression from simple counting tools to sophisticated electronic system that are integral to modern life. So do you have questions pa po ba? Kasi we will proceed na po sa quiz. Do you have any question po, clarifications, or what?
Wala na,
Hello,
Miss
guys.
Jaylene.
Okay po. Thank you so much, everyone. So, open cam na po. Screenshot na po tayo for attendance. Miss Ati, pwede po pa-screenshot? Miss Ashley Noor, pa-open cam po. Miss Kalibo, Lisel, pa-open cam po. Miss Ati, pa-screenshot na lang.